Can you hear me?
Yep. We can hear you.
How about now?
Yep. Can you hear me okay?
Yep. How about now?
Yep.
You can hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Oh, interesting.
Agree?
Good morning, Brian. Good morning, Audrey.
Good morning.
Good morning, Joni. I'm a greeter today, so gotta make sure I get everybody greeted.
Oh, nice.
Where's your button?
Yes, sitting on it. My button. Oh, sorry.
All of that would just slide by.
Morning, Bill.
Morning, everyone.
Joni, how you doing?
Heard you.
Do you have us muted? How you doing, Joni?
I'm trying to get comfortable. How are you?
Hey, Joni, I'm sorry to hear about your grandma.
Thank you.
She had a long life, though, didn't she? How old was she?
98 years and 8
98.
months, as she would put it.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
Thought she was going to make it to 100, but
Pretty incredible.
yeah.
Hello,
Yeah.
Patty.
Here comes Mary.
Mary. Hello, Dennis.
Good morning, Rob. What happened to me?
Hi, Joan.
I guess I'm back to being Joan. I don't know what happened. Whatever. Rob, before I forget it, have you gotten that information for that guy that needed to know how to contact the Cabo?
Oh, son of a gun. Thank you. God darn it. You asked me that last week. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, if you could do that, because he's been extremely patient, because I
I will
got
do-
that
you know what?
first, I got that email from him like a month ago.
I will put that in my notes as soon as I get to the shop. Actually, I'll do it right after the meeting today.
That'll be great, thank you.
You know
Yeah.
who donated that Cabo Vacation?
No, that's, oh,
63%.
no.
Okay.
I guess nobody who's with us right now did.
Yeah. I don't remember. Audrey, do you remember the Cabo Vacation? Was it a live auction?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. They ready to use it?
Yeah, and he's lost his information about it, and that's why I sent it to you first. I forwarded an email that he sent me, said I bought the Cabo thing, but I can't find the information. I need to know who to contact to use it.
Yeah,
You
that'd
sent
be
it
good.
on to Rob.
It's probably expired by now.
Great. They'll sell it. It expired last week.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, thanks, Rob, for taking care of that.
Sorry about that, Bob. It's on me.
Oh, we got Mr. Scheimer with us this morning. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, guys and gal. How are you?
We're good, at least
Hey,
mostly.
I was doing a look back, trying to figure out district grants coming up. You owe me a response as what you want to do for district grants. But I did a ranking of annual fund giving over the last 3 years. Orangevale, $433 average yearly giving to the annual fund. Congratulations, guys. You're third in the district.
Wow.
Wow. Yay.
We're number 3. We're number 3.
Don't say it like that.
Stop it, Rob.
Jeez.
I will send you this list and you'll be amazed at some of them.
Yeah, thanks. I'll pass it on.
$25 a year. Come on.
I think it would be nice if we were an all Paul Harris club this year. Don't you think so, Joe?
Mhm.
I think that'd be fantastic.
Well, we'll
Hi,
work
Sue.
on that.
Morning.
Run Sue Frost.
Hi, Mitch.
Awake.
Hi, Lori. Hi, Russ.
Let's see.
Hello, Cindy. You've looked better, Cindy. Hello, David. Hello, Don Russell. Hello, Joe Scheimer.
Don't miss anybody.
Good.
I'm
morning.
greeter today.
Like the Brady Bunch.
I was assigned to be greeter, so I didn't want to let Audrey down.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad someone finally takes this seriously.
Hello, Rob.
Hello.
My God.
By the way of some advice,
Hello, Mike.
if Sue Frost ever offers you persimmons, take them. They're some of the best ones I've ever had.
Oh, I know.
Nice.
How do you eat a persimmon?
How do you what?
How do you eat a persimmon?
Yeah, what do you do with
Chopped
it?
them up and put them in a green salad. They were great. They were real
Yeah.
sweet.
I eat them in salads and I'm dehydrating them, and they're
Oh,
really
yeah.
like little chips. And
Oh,
I'm not as experienced because it's a fairly new tree and it's getting bigger every year. And this year I had a huge harvest, but they're good ones. They're not the mushy ones. They're like crunchy like an apple.
oh.
Nice.
One of the guys in my bicycle group dries them out in those chips, and that's like candy.
I know they're good that way, and you can kind of put them in the closet and they last
Joe,
all winter.
I see that you got to the meeting. Do you know what to do now?
The
No, I can't.
squirrels like them too.
Yeah.
Hi, Bert.
Hi, we had a family law when my boys were little about persimmons. They had to take off their t-shirts, go outside, bend over, and eat them.
Okay, so you
It's
join.
so
Did
messy,
it
and
say
when they're
join with
7-year-old
computer
kids,
audio?
it's the best way.
Yeah, there's two kinds. Some of the soft ones that they bake with, and the harder ones.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm thinking pomegranates. Persimmons are great.
Looks like
Nice.
Russ is on the phone with tech support.
Yeah.
Close it and try it again. And let me walk you through it.
Yeah, we're trying to get our speaker on.
People are trying to get in.
Yeah.
You still there?
Mary texted me. She's at an RV park and she just got knocked off the internet, so she's trying to get in.
Oh,
She's in Texas.
Hi, Dave Shepard. Hi, Tommy. Tommy? Did I
Okay,
say hi
that's
to you?
this one that's shown on the email, right?
Hello, Ann.
Okay.
I think you did.
Yeah.
show,
Above there. Above there. You got to launch meeting, but you don't have to. Just go to the very top and it'll say,
It's almost like we're the government spying on Russ.
Yeah. A little eerie.
you see where it says open meetings up there or something? In the big box.
Just below Big Brother.
All right, try it.
Right next to the mute button.
Okay, that'll work. Open link probably.
yeah, open link. I mean, his name's there.
Oh.
It just shows he's there and he's muted.
Okay,
Hello, Mitch.
Howdy. I'm tired of Big Brother. How about Cool Cousin? I want a Cool
Oh, there
Cousin.
you go.
Well,
So Dennis, you're the
Oh,
president-elect.
What? Haven't done it yet.
Are you the
Yeah.
president-elect, Dennis?
Okay, I'm gonna ask somebody else to give you a call real quick because he's a kind of an expert on it. Bye.
Hi,
and
Mary.
you just,
Hey, Rob.
Did you say I'm an expert on something?
Yeah, you are. Would you call Joe Ellering? He's never used it, believe it or not.
Joe, Russ, I am not an expert on Facebook or what is it, Zoom.
He's getting
I don't
in.
know
He doesn't know how to
Zoom.
get in.
well, he's there. He was there.
He was.
Yeah, he was there. He just got
He-
booted
he-
off.
There, he could see all of us, but we couldn't see or hear him, and he couldn't
Yeah,
do
but
it.
all he has to do is on the bottom, it says stop video. He has to click the stop video button and his camera will come on.
Would you give him a call real quick? I got the phone number. You ready?
Where Jonathan's our expert. He's the one that's doing this today.
What's the number, Russ?
530-748-9099.
Down.
And for
Okay,
some
I'll
reason,
call him.
he doesn't want to hear that.
Guys, sorry, I just happened to be in the bathroom. Bad timing. I love you.
Well, I don't know whether to start or not. I guess we can kibitz for a minute. What we're going to do today, Joe does need to leave early. I mean, he's got another appointment, so we're going to have the program first, and then we'll get to the rest of our meeting after he's finished. I think he said he needed to leave around 7:30. Is that right, Russ?
Yeah. Somebody calling him?
Yeah, somebody is. There he is.
He's back there.
He's not
Hi,
muted.
Phyllis.
Does he have a microphone? Now he's muted.
Who's talking to him?
Jonathan.
Oh. Now he's unmuted. Can you talk now, Joe? Bob, I'd say go ahead and we'll get him as soon as we can.
Yeah, we can keep working on that. And I was just looking and okay, let's just start the meeting. And I'm sorry, I've been carrying that bell around all year. And then last week I thought, well, I'm just going to leave it here. So I left it with all the rest of our stuff at the restaurant. So now I don't have the bell to ring. I was going to find a bell here to ring, and I forgot to get the bell. Anyway, so good morning, ding-a-ling. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you, Bert. Excuse me. So good morning and welcome to the Rotary Club of Orangevale, where we work every day to make the world a better place. So, and again, I'm still not comfortable doing I had another idea for in place of a flag salute, which I didn't get with Jonathan on in time. So let's just move on to an invocation. Is Lori there? No, I'm sorry, Bert. Bert, it's Bert's turn.
Hi.
So
Okay.
Bert, would you like to give us a little invocation?
Yes. Okay. Please put your coffee mugs down and.
Okay.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this great day. It's raining, but we need rain, and Lord, we need rain of different kinds in our lives. It helps us grow. Lord, thank you that nationwide we are beginning to heal as a nation, that we as Rotarians can always work worldwide to help other people.
26.
I'm sorry. And please bless those who are so unfortunate and with unspoken needs also. There are so many people suffering. But Lord, you can still use us, and we praise you, and we thank you for the new day. In your name we pray, amen.
Amen. How are we doing with Joe? Are we getting him yet? Anybody? Besides the other Joe. Well, let's go on. We do have a visiting Rotarian with us this morning. But I'll do the introduction since he's kind of like my boss. It's really nice to have Joe Scheimer with us this morning. I'm not sure why he wanted to come to the meeting. He's probably just checking up on us, seeing how we're doing. But anyway, let's welcome Joe with a hand thing or something like that. It's great to see you, Joe.
It's good to be here, and I'm glad I could finally make a Zoom meeting with you. Couldn't come in person, waiting on the vaccine. So looks like we may get it by district conference time, I hope, since we pumped a bunch of money down.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So the only other visitor would be our speaker. And I'm not hearing a thing.
He's having some, I just got off the phone with him. He can hear us, but for some reason he can't. He's trying to speak in, and his voice wasn't picking up from our end. So I wasn't sure what the issue was, but he's going to try to schedule another time with us, and him and I are going to get together later this week to try to troubleshoot what's going on with his Zoom. But I apologize. I couldn't figure it out with him on the phone right now.
Okay, well, I guess we'll have a short meeting today. Anyway, so let's sort of go back to the normal. Also, our vocational talk today was going to be Diana, but she's not here either. Is she? No. So that, well, we'll get back with her later.
Ring the bell, Bob. It was a good meeting.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
I can cover a couple of things for you.
Okay. Well, then let's see. We do have some prospecting to do. Phyllis, are you ready to we can, or you, if I can, or you can keep track of who owes what, and then we can make people pay somehow or other in the future. Because we do.
Oh, we're paying.
I need a little help with that because my device, ancient as it is, will not show a gallery view. I get a list of participants, but no faces. So somebody that has a gallery view, could you help me with raised hands and keeping track?
Sure. I'll make a list. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Well, okay, let's start with pins. Hands up if you're actually wearing your pin this morning. Because if you're not, then you owe $1.
That's too many people to write down.
Right. Well, no. Okay. Just take a note of anybody who has a pin. If you have a pin, raise your hand, and I can give you a list of.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. We have more people.
Did you say we owe $1 if we have a pin or if we don't?
No.
If you do not.
Yes.
If you do not, okay.
Right. And speaking of pins, Jonathan and Sean you need to kick in another buck because I got a message that you did not have your Rotary pins at the frozen turkey bowl yesterday. So that's a little extra there. And thanks for that tip. All right, you still good there, Bob?
Yeah.
All right, then hands up for anybody who admits to not liking pomegranates. Is that a lot?
No hands. Oh,
No hands. All right. We all like pomegranates.
apparently.
Okay, that's a good thing because it is, after all, pomegranate month. But I am going to fine Bert for being confused about what's a pomegranate and what's the persimmon.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, any happy finds out there? Happy finds. Bob, you'll have to call on people. I can't see them.
I have a happy find. I participated in the frozen turkey bowl yesterday with Jonathan and Sean, and even though I was horrible, I did make it further in the brackets than Jonathan and Sean, and Sue is my witness. So just a little bragging rights. But Casa Roble took home the wonderful the trophy, and I wish I had a picture. I don't know if Sue does, but it is like amazingly creative. It was so fun. So it was a pretty cool event. And I don't know, Sue, do you know how much they raised yesterday for the food bank?
I heard from Keith that he was not sure, but he was thinking it was around 4,000. So I don't know exactly, but it was amazing. I've never seen anything like that before in my life.
I know they did a really good job. So anyway, I will pay a happy fine for that.
For those of us that lead a sheltered life, what the heck is a turkey bowl?
They organized, we literally bowled down the grocery aisle of Grocery Outlet with frozen turkeys yesterday and knocked down pens that were soda containers full of water. And it was kind of funny because it looked much easier than it was, because you can imagine that frozen turkeys actually roll a little bit better than later in the competition a mushy frozen turkey.
Did you knock any shelves down?
No, I think one person did hit the glass on the frozen food freezer once and it didn't break. But we also need to go after, is it Chris and Jennifer, Sue, the owners of Grocery Outlet? I think it's Chris. I know it's Jennifer. Super nice people. We need to get them in Rotary. They were fun and they hosted a great event. So we need to get them in our group.
Yeah.
Brian's
I'll
taking
put them on the
notes.
target list.
Oh, I have it's something that you could add to this, Phyllis. Last week, someone left a jacket at the meeting. Eileen called me and said, I've got a jacket. You know whose it is? And I don't know from where it was placed. I thought maybe it was Jonathan, but I'm not sure. Is anybody missing a jacket? I think it's a man's jacket.
What's it look like?
I don't know. I didn't, she sort
What
of
size?
sent me I don't know that either, but I told her, I said, well, couldn't find out today whose it is. I'm just going to go get it myself so that she doesn't have to worry about it hanging around there at the restaurant. So if nobody's missing one, well, we'll have one to give to Goodwill. I don't know. So,
Bob, I want to make a happy find of $2 because as foundation chair, I send out a lot of letters encouraging people to make donations to the foundation, and both Sue Frost and Mitch answered my letters this last week.
Right.
And Sue made a donation and Mitch promised to make one. So thank you.
Okay. So now, Mitch, we all know you promised to make one.
The check is in the mail, literally.
And everybody else can show me some love by answering my letters.
I made a note to send you a donation.
Well, that's something.
That is. I can show you the note.
Did everybody
No.
get a letter, Bill?
No.
Oh.
No.
No, the board asked me to be careful, and so I'm doing it selectively.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Phyllis, did you have anything else? Because we need to auction this thing off.
Yeah, that was the next thing on my list, was to auction off this.
Mary
stuff.
has a happy find.
Oh,
Mary has a happy find. Can you hear me?
yes. Go ahead, Mary.
I'm down in Galveston Island. Just want to give you an update from RV land down here on the Gulf Coast. I've taken up kite flying and bird watching with our friends, and we went to Federal Wildlife Refuge, and not only do they have birds, they have alligators. So got to see alligators. And we took a ferry ride over to another island, and on the way we saw dolphins. So besides lots and lots of birds, we're just catching lots and lots of other interesting sights around here. It's 73 degrees right now with a humidity of 85%. Yeah. So a little cloudy today, but if we get some rain, it will clear up and be beautiful again. And so we're heading back beginning of December. So I'll be back amongst you in the middle of December. So I'll pay $10 for that.
Okay, thank you.
Phyllis, isn't it worth more than that just to give that kind of weather forecast to people that are suffering with this?
It's just typical Florida weather.
We're in Texas. We're in Texas.
Oh, Texas. I'm sorry. Yeah, it was Texas.
Texas,
said
Florida,
Yeah.
you know.
they're kind of the
Galveston,
same.
Galveston, Texas.
Okay. Okay, so anyway, we need to auction it off. Has anybody got any ideas about who might be a potential prospector? Nobody.
Well, nominate Audrey.
Audrey.
Let's
Well, you
initiator. I'll throw $10 in for Sue Frost.
Yeah, there we go. That's
Gonna happen.
I'll put another 10 in for Sue Frost.
Oh.
Oh, that's 5. 5 from me for Sue.
I'll give $30 for Audrey.
Ooh.
Oh, that's good.
So Sue, for your benefit, if you want to pay out of this, you just have to nominate somebody at a higher dollar amount.
Oh,
You know what?
So
I'll
it's
throw in
Audrey for
20
$30.
too.
So you're good right now for Sue.
thank you, Tommy.
Well, I'll increase my contribution to make Sue's $1 higher than Audrey's bid.
So what's the total now?
31.
Well, and I throw in 20 for Audrey.
So that's
insurance agent fee frenzy.
That's 51 for Audrey so far.
Couple more
Boy, you guys better hang on to your wallets.
Did you add my 5 for Sue?
no.
What
I
are
don't-
the totals?
Bid's 51.
Hold on, Bob's doing math. Needs a minute.
No, I have no idea. I lost it a long time ago.
51 for Audrey right now.
Yeah, I had 51 for Audrey, but I don't know how much it was before for, yeah.
I think it was 40 for Sue before, and I'll add 15 to make it 55.
Ooh.
Okay, 5.
Well, then I'll add another 5 for Audrey.
Oh my goodness, Audrey.
We could make it a tag team, and then everybody could pay that.
We could do that.
Well, so far it's 55 for Audrey, right?
It's 56 for Audrey right now.
Oh, 56 for Audrey. 56 for Audrey or 56 for Sue? Because
55 for Sue right now.
5 for Sue.
President
56
Bob,
for Bob.
is it allowed to have both of them?
Yeah.
Like prospector and collect both of the monies?
That's what I'm saying.
why not? I'm the president. I can do whatever I want. So
heard that
actually, this is also, December is a short month. We think we have 3 meetings in December. There might even be 5 Fridays, but it's, you know, it's Christmas and New Year's and all that. So we can sort of divide it up. if you'd like to do that. If we could, I'll tell you what, to be a democratic organization, I think we should take a vote. All those in favor of asking having both of them
I
be
would like to amend the proposal.
Oh, no.
Make it for December and January.
There you go.
Dave, I was going to say exactly the same thing.
Oh, okay. That sort of makes sense. That would pretty much even things out. That would be good because then we get a whole lot of money.
I second that amendment.
Okay. So it's been moved and seconded. I don't know if anybody seconded it, but we'll just assume somebody did, and it's been amended and all kinds of stuff. All those in favor of having both Audrey and Sue be our prospector, but for the, I'm sorry, Russ. Yes, Russ.
Oh, I'm raising my hand.
Oh, well, let me finish. I don't know. You all know what the, I just love Robert's rules. Audrey and Sue both being our prospectors for December and January. All those in favor say aye or raise your hands or whatever. Anybody avoid? Oh, geez, Sue even voted for that. Okay. Audrey, did you vote for that?
It's on my list
Exactly.
to do's before I get my badge.
Exactly. Absolutely. Yes.
We have your badge.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're
badge is
going to
a
get a
better
plan for
railroad
some of
job
those
I've ever
special
seen.
people.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Question, Bob.
Yes.
Do we mail our fines to someone? How are you getting our money?
That's a good question. I would say, ideally, I'm just thinking about this because our treasurer, I would say, go ahead and mail it to Jim Bunton. If you, especially those of you that put in so much money this week, and he's not with us today. He's traveling. I think they're on their way to the East Coast, and so this way he'll be surprised to see money just starting to arrive when he gets back. That'll be kind of fun. So yes, I mean, if it's a $1 or $2 thing, put $1 or $2 in an envelope if you want to, or just remember that for the future. But anyway, see, we don't need a program. We create our own, just doing this kind of stuff.
Bob, it might be safer to mail it to the P.O. Box if he's traveling. So it's P.O. Box 343 for those who don't know.
Yeah, okay, either way, 343. Yeah, that's true. That's what it is.
Will they hold a box of pennies at the P.O. box and not put it in the slot?
Do we set up a Venmo account?
Will they hold a box of pennies at the post office if it doesn't fit in the slot?
Get mine at the next live meeting.
Yeah. Hopefully it won't be too long. We'll find out someday. All right. Well, I think that's plenty of prospecting. Boy, howdy, I'm exhausted. We're halfway through the meeting yet. Announcements. Excuse me.
I think Patty has something to say.
Okay, Patty, did you have something to say?
Yes, I do. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to say that as of last Friday, the Sacramento Regional Food Bank reneged on the over 400 turkeys to the Orangevale Food Bank. And already, because of everything the community of Orangevale and Fair Oaks have done, they've got all of the turkeys they need to feed everybody come Monday. And it's absolutely just astounding. And I volunteer every Wednesday evening, and the numbers of people coming is incredible. It was like 83 cars. Sometimes it's 100 depending. So thank you. And I'm so proud of our community and everyone that is doing what they can to help everyone else.
Yeah, that's something I was going to bring up today. I didn't find out about this for some reason until earlier this week, and I was going to send out a note to everybody that they were in need, because they all of a sudden they've been taking reservations, as it were, for turkeys for the last month or so, and all these people were expecting to get the turkey and the trimmings, and then suddenly they had 0 turkeys coming, and they were expecting 500. That's a lot of turkeys, and then this community came together, and before I had a chance to send out the email to everybody that we needed to do something about it, they've already got their 500. So that's pretty amazing.
Keith
So
Wright
thank you.
has done an absolutely astounding job under these circumstances, and so
Yeah.
is everyone else in the community.
Yeah, it's great. Okay, thanks. Other announcements, and I'm going to get to Joe in a minute, but other announcements, Don, do you have anything this week?
Yeah. Hi there, everybody. I'm your club service chairman, Don Russell.
Hi, Don.
Saying hi, Don.
Right on. Hey, the first thing I have for you is the word of the day, scopophobia. Scopophobia. I've got it spelled backwards there. Anybody know what scopophobia is? It's what Joe Ellering had, the fear of being seen or being on Zoom video. Okay, the next thing, joke of the day.
I thought that was the joke of the day.
No,
Sorry.
no, Bob. Don't rain on my party. Why don't eggs tell jokes? Why don't eggs tell jokes? Bert Smith, why don't eggs tell jokes?
They already have the yolk.
Nah, they're cracked up. They cracked each other up.
I like the yolk.
Hey,
That's better.
So last thing I have for you is there is some sort of opportunity at Redbus to have a group meeting there in their outdoor warehouse. If we set that up, do I have maybe 6 or a dozen people that would be interested in doing that, where you'd wear your mask and have a beer? Maybe a show of hands?
At 7 in the morning?
No,
not
in the morning.
but it'd be in the evening.
1, 2, 3,
Coffee in the
4.
morning. Okay, so
So
that,
do scotch at 7, Bert.
Where is
okay,
it?
that's all I have.
Yeah, where is it? I don't know where that place. The Red Bus.
It's located in Folsom. It's over by the Elks Club. I'll send you an invite.
Okay.
It's like near the old Divine or Catholic church.
Yeah.
The historic one.
South of there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I know. Okay. Good. All right. Great. Ann, did you have anything today or not? I can't remember.
You're muted, Ann.
She's trying to unmute.
That doesn't work. Do Alt-A.
Can we use sign language?
I think you could hold the space bar down also.
There she goes.
For a second.
Yeah, for a second.
Hold the space bar down, Ann. Just hold it down.
There you go.
I'll continue holding it down. Regarding the donations of turkeys, my Interact teacher advisor on Wednesday heard about the need, and she was going to send a word out to all the staff on Wednesday about the need for turkeys. I'm wondering, will they be getting then a lot more? I don't know. But I told them to donate them on Saturday between 8 a.m. and 12:30. Is that still correct?
I don't know.
Patty, are you there?
You're muted. Patty.
Unmute Patty. There you go.
Well,
Patty?
it says mute on my, it says mute when I hit the button. Yes, they can still take all the turkeys because they'll give them away for Christmas or whatever. It's just astounding that they're able to have enough, but they'll take all turkeys.
Okay.
And
And
12:30, right? Tomorrow?
tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow they're having a food drive, so on Saturday. Yes, until what, 12:30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tomorrow. They've been, doing everything they can to get food and all sorts of things, and it's working. Thank you.
Thank you, Patty.
And they actually donate quite a bit of food to us for our Christmas basket program. So
Okay.
Definitely.
I also wanted to add that today I'll be going to Casa Roble to see how many greeting cards have been made by the students. We've been involved in that little project for a little over a week now. And so that will determine if I see truly an interest, because students have brought the cards back and turned them in, then I will go forward in talking with the 2 assisted living facilities I started with. But I've held off until I can see if the students are really in this project or not. So I also talked again about the virtual exchange program, and all the students in Interact would have been sent a summary about it to show their families. So I'm waiting to see if I get some phone calls or emails saying that there are families interested in learning more. Stay tuned. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Ann. Does anybody else have an announcement they'd like to make? Excuse me, never wrong my throat. Okay, so, well, Joe, if you'd like to give us an update, because it seemed like there was something, pardon me, that I got from Brent that I was supposed to announce or talk about, and I couldn't find the email to remind myself exactly what it was. So you've got the floor.
So some of you, or most of you, should know that I'm the foundation chair now. I had to step in when Glenn Fong, his family had the problem they've got. So I'm revamping the grant process. One of those things for district grants is I sent out or had the DGs and the DGE send out a questionnaire about what your club would like to do for district grants. You know, the Rotary Foundation has a wide opportunity for things to do, including international with the district grant. Now, that has to be done within 1 year, basically 10 months, so it has to be done quickly. But anyway, we're asking for what your clubs want to do. So far, I've only received 2 responses out of 37 clubs. So, and that's after my sending them to the foundation chairs also. So please do the response, or we will just dictate what you can do. I want the club's responses. Also, I'm revamping the training. The training has been a little bit boring, and so the RI has put a grant webinar, what is it? Grant seminar learning module on the Learning Center, and it's 9 modules. 8 of them are 15 minutes is all. So you can do it between Zoom meetings in the evening when you can't sleep, whatever. And that's going to be the grant training from now on. And you're not going to do a district grant or a global grant unless you've been trained. So the PE and the one doing the district grant, or if you're doing 2 district grants, both of those people have to be trained prior to submission of the district grant, which is April 30th. So for a global grant, you can do the training anytime you want, as long as it's done before the grant is submitted. And that means the 2 committee members also have to be trained. So it's a little bit of a different procedure. Plus, because we've seen so many grants just show up to the Rotary Foundation that have obvious errors like conflicts of interest, a budget that's not realistic, we're going to initiate a committee to review global grant applications in the district. So they will not be approved unless they come through the district for approval. And that includes with the community assessment attached. We're seeing a number of them show up at RI without the form of the community assessment. So some changes going to be made to the grant procedures.
Joe, also, does this mean that if you took if you were able to do grants now like I am, but I would have to take those courses over again, right? You have to do it every year?
Yeah, they're easy. They're, like I said, 15-minute sections. So once you've done this modules on the Learning Center, the next year, it's just a 15-minute refresher and a short quiz. So second year, not a big deal. 15 minutes and you're done. So a while back, the Foundation Committee voted to donate to the Rotary Peace Centers like Bill and Jane Weiss did. And we had done that for 10 years in a row from 2002 to 2012. But then I found out when Berkeley stopped being a peace center, there was a stop in our contributions. Well, we reinitiated that, and we are now a peace builder district. And so that started a while back. Then you're familiar with October being a Polio Puffs Challenge month. The previous high we had ever done in this district was 36,000. So I didn't put a cap on it. I said, we'll just see how much we get and we'll match it. The district and you guys did a fantastic job. We came in with 63,441. So we district matched that. The World Fund matched that from the district. We sent off 190,323 to the Rotary Foundation. The Gates match of 2-to-1 brought us to a total of 570,969 going to fight polio. And that also is timely because it will help with the COVID vaccine distribution. That same teams do vaccines other than polio when they're out there in the field. So kudos to everybody. And on Monday, we're going to be at award ceremony and our district will be labeled a Rotary Peace Builder District. No, I'm sorry, a Polio Warrior District. So kudos to y'all and thanks for all your support of the foundation. Your district, your club ranks 3rd in the district for annual fund giving average over the last 3 years with $433. So thank you much for your participation and support of the Rotary Foundation.
Joe, how far off are we from number 1 and number 2, and what are those numbers?
Okay, East Sac blows the doors off, 785. North Sac is next, small little club. They've got 629. So
this is a per capita number that Joe's quoting.
Yes.
That's the average per member in the club.
Yeah.
Remember, yeah. Because next year, it's my goal to have every club certified and doing grants. And so what happens is, imagine, we usually have something like, we'll probably have $93,000 to use on district grants. We've got 37 clubs. We've been matching 5,000 per club. Well, you know, even if we have 100,000, that's only 20 clubs we can cover with 20,000. So, you know, why should somebody that gives $25 an average for the last 3 years, why should they get as much as the clubs that do like you did, 433? So we might have to do some sort of a ranking based on participation in annual fund giving. Annual fund giving has gone down. You saw they stopped on global grants. There's no longer a 50% match on cash contributions. There's some talk they may have to limit the World Fund matching. So we've got to keep incentivizing the giving to the annual fund. Other questions? Yeah, Bertie. Hold down the space bar. No, you're still muted.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. Thank you for what a detailed report, and thanks everyone for giving. I have just a side note about the polio project. Joyce and I were in India to help pass out polio vaccine doses. Now, how much information do you know about vaccines for the COVID?
I don't know anything over there. I do know that in India and Russia, obviously, a lot of countries are already using their vaccines and vaccinating people. So, you know, ours will be delayed because we got to have FDA certification and all, but they're expecting that ours will be available in, you know, end of December, early January. Now that's the first of it. Obviously, by the time it gets to you and me, might be March, April. And by the way, we're really hoping, because we put down a deposit for the district conference, which is May 15th up at, I wrote down what that place is, Grand Labakan. I've never been there, but Grand Labakan at Tahoe City, I guess is where the Riley used to be held. But anyway, we put down money and we got it booked. So hopefully we'll be able to have a joint district conference again.
Good. Okay. Well, that's good. Thank you for being the program, Joe.
My pleasure.
It's fortuitous that you came today. Okay, well, I that's kind of all I have. If anybody else has any little things they'd like to say before we excuse everyone early today. Yes, Sue?
I just wanted to thank Bill for the email and thank the club for matching funds to make it possible for me to work more closely toward my first Paul Harris, which I am very excited about. And so I don't know how that works, but I'm assuming everyone pitched in, and I just want you to know I appreciate it, and I'll continue to contribute and make a positive contribution to the foundation.
Thank you, Sue.
That was a secret between you and me, Sue, and I didn't tell Bob about it yet.
I didn't know. Sorry. See, I keep putting my foot in my mouth everywhere I go.
Yeah, but you get your name in the newspaper all the time. Like, we saw your email. So anyway, okay. Well,
But what Sue is referring to is we're offering a 3-to-1 matching on all donations going into the foundation right now. So if anybody else would like to make a donation to their account, we will match it with points.
Yeah. Okay, great. So let me think. Let me go through this real quick. Next week, just for your information, next week our program will be. How do you say his last name, Russ? It's Ray. It's one of those. It's spelled one way and you say it another. It's like really.
It's Ray Reilly. He's going to talk about a trip he made to Antarctica and his, I think it's 65 degrees south latitude or something like that. But
right.
I've heard it's a fascinating talk. I've heard from other clubs.
Yeah. He is a member of the Fair Oaks Club, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's Citrus Heights. He also is
Citrus
the Beast Builder, or he's the Toastmaster speaker.
Right.
Goes around talking about Toastmasters.
Yeah, right. That's how I was confused. I had him down as that, and then he's got this other one too. The guy has 2 talks. Okay, great. Well, that's good. And so we'll next week. So anyway, he will be speaking next week, and Russ is doing a great job with getting speakers lined up. So we're good on really basically through the end of this year. So for a parting thought,
hey, Bob, before you give that parting thought, can I ask a question?
Sure.
We are meeting Friday after Thanksgiving.
No.
Yeah.
You've been saying we're meeting next week.
Oh, I'm sorry. week after next.
Okay, just clarifying that.
Everybody knew that, didn't they?
I'm just clarifying what you said, not what,
I'm sorry.
what I knew.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm saying now. It's, you know, everything got messed up. That's my excuse. Anyway, yes. Yeah, everybody have a great Thanksgiving. I don't know what yours is going to be like, if they are going to try to get together and all that. If you are, be very safe. We basically decided to stay home. So
I have a question on Thanksgiving. Are there any, if there's anybody out there that is going to be all alone for Thanksgiving, I need about 20 extra chairs for my house. Can I borrow some?
Sure.
I have a few extras if you need them.
I have about 20 extra chairs if you want them.
He's trying to be funny, I think.
Try the governor, Tommy.
Yeah. Okay, Tommy. Well,
All of ours.
thank you for that, Tommy. That's great. So anyway, my parting thought is along these lines. For those of you who cannot be with family this Thanksgiving, please resist the urge to brag about it.
Nice.
So anyway, have a great week, and take Friday or take Thursday off at least, and we will meet in 2 weeks. And thank you all for being here today. Okay, so Jonathan, you can turn us off now. And
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving all.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Take care.
Yeah, thanks,
Thanksgiving.
Jonathan. Okay.